Next, we will take a look at the analytic function, first value and last value function. And okay, sorry, here I did not put that. Here, this is the first value. Again, it's same as that one. Okay, the first value. Instead of rank, you need to use first value. Okay, and last value. Okay, and over class in conjunction with that, you need to use this one. Okay, first value and last value, you need to use it in conjunction with over class, and also you need to use order by. Order by is mandatory here. Okay, so what I am going to do is to demonstrate this. Let us use the same thing here. Instead of using the thing here, month comma amount, here first value of amount. Okay, partition by is not required. Order by order by month, and here as first amount. Sometimes you want to display the first amount along with all the data. In that kind of situation, you can use the first value. The last value is 200. If you want to display the last value along with, if in case of any such requirement, these kind of functions are helpful. Okay. What is the last value here? 200. The last value is 150. Okay. In this case, order by month, right? Last value, what happens? It goes by the month. Okay, order by month. Okay, let me do one thing. Why it is not doing it here? Okay. And I think in this case, I have used the order by month, right? Order by month. So order by month, it gives me the first value 100. And but it simply orders by the month 1 to 100. But whereas in this case, the last value, it gives me the it displays the last value in each partition, right? So this is the last value display along with the last value displays along with this one. Okay, so the first value function, it helps us to retrieve the first amount value in the ascending order of the, or actually we are supposed to use it with the date column. Okay, in the case of date column, this one is very much helpful. Okay, and because here it is not giving the correct thing, but it is giving the correct thing. I'm wondering why the last value is not doing it correctly, right? The last value is supposed to be okay. Here the last value amount order by month, right? As it's not a first amount, it's supposed to be last amount. And okay, what is the reason why it is not doing? Ideally, we can use it with the partition by also. Okay, in that case, we will not end up this way issue. See, in the case of stock prices, right, this is very much helpful. Which one? The last value function. Let's say you have a stock prices table, which contains the daily stock prices for your company. You want to find the closing price for each day, as well as the closing price from the previous day. So in that kind of situation, you need to use preceding function, but preceding, I don't know. I need to check in Oracle. I used preceding function. Okay, preceding option. Okay, we have preceding clause. If you want to display the closing price for each day, as well as the closing price from the previous day. If you want to display it together, in that kind of situation, that one was very much helpful. Okay. The last value function. Okay. Along with that, you can, I don't know, let me just give it a try. Order by month. Let me just see rows between. Okay. Let me just, I don't know. In Oracle, I've used it. Yes, something not in the case of stock prices, even the case of inventory. Previous day closing stock value, closing stock, and for each amount and for each product. Okay, and today's the closing price for the closing stock for each day, as well as the closing stock from the previous day. You want to display it along with that. In that kind of situation, we have used it. And here, yeah, rows between, I think it works here also. Okay, one preceding, and one preceding. Oh, this is working fine. So I did not try this. Let me see. Very good, right? So for this, we don't have previous month value, right? So, for this record, we don't have the previous record. Hence, it put nulls here. And for along with this, today's, you just assume that this is a day. Instead of month, you just think day, 1, 2, 3, something like that. The previous day or today's, let's the second day. Second day, this is the sale amount. Along with that previous day, closing amount. Right, and this one and this one, yes, like Oracle here also this function is available. Okay, so in this case, if you want to find the let's say the inventory, right, closing stock for each day, this is this closing stock. You just think that quantity. Okay, closing stock for today. Along with that, I want to see the closing stock for the previous day. So in that kind of situation, this is very much helpful. Okay. The first value function, okay, and in that case, right, we can use this way. What we will do is we will try with partition also. Okay, in this case, we will have to use partition by month. Partition by month, order by. Okay, right. So now it is giving the first value is displayed. And first value is displayed across this one. Okay. And the previous one, what happened? The first value here is 100 and 100, everywhere it is displaying it. In this kind of situation, you need to use partition by along with this. Whereas in this case, the last value, it is doing perfect job. Okay, the last one. But in the case of first value, if you want to achieve like this, you need to use partition by. Okay. And here partition by is not required. Let us see if I use partition by, what is happening. The same thing, right? The last value is 200 and 150. Okay, without partition by also it is working. Without partition by also the last value is working. And this is how you can, this is an important use case. Okay, you might be using it more frequently in the case of inventory management also. The first value function, with this you are able to understand the first value function returns the first sales amount for each day in a month, or in each day in a month, right? In a month, it gives me the first value. It gives me the first value. Whereas in the case of last value, it gives me the last value for each day. Okay, each day within a month, right? So, in this case, the last value is 150. It displayed across this one. And in this one, the last value is 200 displays across. This is the difference between first value and last value. I've explained you one real-time scenario. This is the one you'll be, little bit complex one. Rows between one and preceding, rows between one preceding and one preceding, okay? Month, rows between one, preceding, month between, between one preceding, one row preceding, sorry, in this case, I just execute this. So one row preceding and one preceding, okay? In this case, this one is preceding, right? Preceding this. For this, the preceding one is this one. For this, the preceding one is nothing, is that it puts to null here. You can use 2 also, okay? 1 or 2 also you can use it. You can change the values. If you want to display, for example, you want to display the preceding 2 values. In this case, 100, if you want to display it, you can put it here. You can put 2 here also, okay? Just give it a try, okay? This is the difference between the first value and last value functions.